Hi guys, so it's November 30th, 2020, and pretty quiet morning on Wall Street as futures are slightly down on Dow and S&P, and Nasdaq futures are actually higher after Moderna said that it's looking for emergency clearance for its vaccine. As it said, its new study proved that it's more than 94% effective. And actually, President-elect Biden is looking to expand their economic team. And as you know, last week, Janet Yellen received the nomination for Treasury Secretary, and Wall Street took it very well because as you know, Janet Yellen was a Fed chief not too long ago, and very well respected. And the thing is that people know her; they know what to expect from Janet Yellen, so there are no surprises, and Wall Street liked that. Okay, so let's jump to SPY, S&P ETF for S&P 500, and SPY is looks like it's creeping higher actually. I mean, after this breakout and W pattern, which is a very bullish pattern, so it looks like to me that it's going higher. And actually, better pattern to me is QQQ, as QQQ seems like it's breaking out right now. So I would be bullish on QQQ, and let's put it this way, equal weight on SPY, okay? So let's jump to stocks, and if you want to see my trades on pretty much everyday basis, check out the Patreon link in the description of this video. Okay, let's start with Gap. Okay, so Gap reported numbers. Oh, sorry, GPS. Sorry. GPS. So Gap reported numbers, reported 25 cents per share, missing consensus estimates by 7 cents, and Gap's bottom line was hurt by increase of marketing and shipping costs resulting to shift to online sales. So speaking of online sales, those sales surged 61% in the current quarter compared to last year, but the shares dropped on this news, and that they basically missed the estimates, and there would be an interesting accumulation point for me for Gap, closer to $20. I think it's a really good buy for Gap, and actually where it's trading right now, like 21 and a half. Could be an interesting starting buy for me for Gap, okay, because it's finally came down, and it's good to buy it at this point, okay. JWN, which is Nordstrom. Okay, Nordstrom reported 34 cents versus 6 cents loss expected. Revenue came in though slightly below estimates on weaker demand for its formal wear, but the online sales jumped 37%, and shares jumped on that report, but right now it's trading a little bit overbought. Actually, a lot overbought. So I would let it come down before I buy it. So JWN, I would just say it's a hold right now until it comes down a little bit. Okay, Dell. Dell reported really good earnings, earned $2.03, well above $1.40 expected. Revenue also came in above forecasts on renewed demand for their laptops and desktops. And as you know, people staying at home, they need laptops and desktops. And Dell is in the middle of this revolution basically, so it looks good to me. I mean, on the chart, and I think the shares will go higher. Looks like it may take out its previous 52-week high very quickly. Okay, so I say it's a buy. Same with HP. HPQ, sorry, which is HP Corporation. So HP reported beat by 10 cents, was earnings of 62 cents. Revenue also beat, driven by again by laptop sales by homebound students and workers. And HP and a little bit overbought right now. And if it comes down closer to $20, it's a terrific buy to me. I think HP eventually shares will go higher. Looks like it's breaking out right here. You see this? There's a pattern. You know, it's like accumulation line here, and looks like it's going higher. So I would try to buy it if it comes down, for example, today or tomorrow. Okay, Moderna. Okay, Moderna shares are jumping pre-market like 11% after a drug maker said that new data confirms their vaccine to be more than 94% effective, plans to request emergency clearance from FDA for their vaccine. And I mean, it's very overbought in my opinion. How much you can run on the same news? I mean, everybody knew that Moderna is going to announce that they will try to for FDA clearance, and they actually previously said that their vaccine is 94% effective. So how much can you run on the same news? So I would be trimming Moderna here, and I wouldn't buy at these prices because it's jumping 11% pre-market, and I would wait for this to come down before I buy it. Okay, so BAC. Bank of America shares, JP Morgan shares, JPM, and Goldman Sachs are lower today after Morgan Stanley downgraded the group, favoring other consumer banks heading into 2021, and is downgraded Bank of America to underweight from overweight. That's a big downgrade. It's like 2 points downgrade, because after overweight it comes equal weight and then underweight. So they jumped, basically 2 levels, and they downgraded Goldman Sachs from equal weight to underweight. So I'm not sure what Morgan Stanley is doing, but sometimes they have like a war of downgrades or upgrades. One bank downgrades another or upgrades another. I'm not sure what they're doing, but right now these banks are overbought in my opinion, and I would be staying away from them until they come down a little bit. So Goldman Sachs and Bank of America, before they come down, I wouldn't buy them. Okay, GE. So GE shares, they're like flat pre-market after RBC Capital adjusts the GE price target to $13 from $10, maintains outperform rating, and Barclays names this stock as its top pick for 2021, citing material improvement in cash flow. So again, GE, just like all the other stocks that I showed you, almost all the other stocks that I showed you, very overbought at this point. I would wait for this to come down, even though this cross looks good. It's a 200-day moving, 50-day moving average crossing 200-day moving average, which is called a golden cross, which is good news, for a chartist. But at the same time, it's very overbought, like sitting in like 82, 85, 83 RSI. So I would wait for the shares to come down a little bit before I buy it. Closer to probably under $10, I would be interested to buy GE. Okay, so again, work, as you know, was reported that it's in advanced talks with Salesforce.com to be acquired, and shares are jumping tremendously last week, and it's higher today. And I don't know if I want to buy Slack right now. I would rather be interested in CRM, that's supposed to report earnings, and is dropping pre-market, and it dropped last week, and I would say closer, if it drops to closer to 240, low 240s, would be a terrific buy to me. Okay, CRM. AUTOdesk is a software company, reported really good earnings. Actually, profit of $1.04 per share, beating consensus estimate by 8 cents. Revenue came in also above, raised its full year guidance, and it's not overbought or anything. And I think it's. I'm very interested in AUTOdesk. I think the shares are going higher. Okay, shares of NGA, which is special acquisition company, are jumping in pre-market after announcing that it will merge with the Lion Electric company that produces electric buses, particularly yellow school buses. And this company is jumping pre-market, and I wouldn't buy this. Okay, so even though it's jumping a lot, I don't know. Everybody like. Everyone on the Wall Street, everybody like trying to do the electric vehicle and trying to find these electric vehicle companies, and these specs are popping in like mushrooms, like everywhere. And I would just temper my buying on this one and temper my expectations on this. So I would hold off on this. Okay, Nikola. Okay, Nikola shares are dropping pre-market as after GM said that it has signed a non-binding memorandum of understanding with Nikola to supply its hydro tech fuel system for Nikola Class 7 and 8 semi-trucks. But they didn't talk about taking a stake in Nikola. So shares are dropping pre-market like 20% at least, maybe more. And to tell the truth, without a stake from GM, Nikola is a sell. Just plain and simple, it's a sell. And if you own shares, I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't wait. I would just dump it right now. I think the shares go lower, in my opinion. Okay, that's it, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the like button. I'll see you Thursday.